my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann, and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, budget with me's, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider sticking around, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of those things. All right, so for today, we are closing out my August budget. It is Friday, September 1st, and so we're taking a look at what did I plan and what actually happened. So you can see here for the first paycheck, it came in as I had planned. The second paycheck was a little bit less. I think it was because of maybe we get points that we can exchange for gift cards, and then that is taxed. And so I think that might have been the reason. So you can see it was just like, what, $15 less. Yeah, I'm thinking that was the reason. And then I did have $613 in side hustle income. I don't ever budget for that because it really is very variable. And then I did have one of those extra weeks. So we can see that I planned for a total income of $8,078, and I came in at $8,000, about $600 more than that. And then if we look at what I had budgeted for bills, again, those came in right around where I anticipated. So for paycheck one, they came in a little bit more, $50 more. But then for paycheck two, they actually came in $100 less. So, and then my side hustle bills came to $387. And so I planned for total bills of $5,793, came in at actual of $6,130. I anticipated having left to budget $2,285. I actually had a little bit more, $2,546. Go to my second page, my fixed spending revolving funds, those came in right around, right at what I had planned. And then I did have $184 for taxes. So my planned was $1,780, actual $1,964. So what I anticipated being left over for sinking funds was $505, and I actually had $582. But I did actually have more than that because remember, any rollover I do add to my sinking funds, and so that's not accounted for here. And so if we look at, for my sinking funds, what I planned and what I actually put in, it is quite a bit more, which is always the hope and the plan, right? So for extra debt, that is getting the bulk of the money right now. I had planned $405, actually put in $440. For most of my priority 1 and 2 funds, I only planned $10, but you can see that most of them got $45, with subscriptions getting $80. And then you can see that most of my priority 3 got $20, with just new car, new house only getting $10. And then my business subscriptions are fully funded, so I didn't need to add anything to those. And then I was able to put in $42 for my 401k loan repayment. And excuse me. And so the total that I had planned for sinking funds was $505, and I came in almost double that, $1,007. So that is always great. All right, so now we're gonna close out the budget, and this is where, or my envelopes, and this is where I look at what did I start the month with and what am I ending the month with. So emergency, we started with $1,800 and we're ending with $1,550, so that is minus $250. Health started with $200, ending with $45, and so that is minus $155. Extra week started with $500, ending with $300, so that is minus $200. Extra debt started with $295, ending with $735, so that is positive 440. Home maintenance started with 690, ending with 645, and so that is what, 55, I think. I'm not gonna, 45. Home improvement started with 355, ending with 100, so that is negative 255. And then car maintenance started with 325, ending with 70. And so that is also negative 255. Interesting. Pet care started with 5, ending with 50. So that is a positive 45. Electronics started with 50, ending with 95. So also positive 45. Oops. Subscriptions. I did... Oh my gosh. I did actually have to use one of my subscriptions. It came due. So started with 580, ending with 490. And so that is minus 90. Vacation started with 85, ending with 130. So that is a positive 45. Christmas and holiday dinner both started with 285, ending with 330. So also positive 45. And then gifts started with 75, ending with 20. So that is negative 55. Entertainment started with nothing, ending with 20. And so that is positive 20. Clothes started with 110, ending with 110, so no change there. Beauty started empty, ending with 20, so positive 20. Go to the second page here. All right, miscellaneous started with 40, ending with 20, so positive 20. New car, new house started with 100, ending with 10, so positive 10 for both of them. And then planner stuff started with 40, ending with 60, so positive 20. Taxes started with 828, ending with 1012, and so that is a positive 184. Subscription started with 590, ending with 510, so that is negative 80. And then car loan started with 306, ending with 348, so that sorry, I don't know if I said that right. Started with 306, ending with 348, so that is positive 42. Okay, so now I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to total up our ending balances. We can see that our starting balance was $7,599, and so we want to see what our ending balance total is and what that difference is. So I will speed this part up and come back after I've totaled everything. Okay, so I came in less than what I had planned, so which doesn't really surprise me. So came in at 7,255. So that is a difference. So we went down $344. All right, so now I'm going to lasso this total, copy it over for our net worth calculation. Okay, so last month I had a net worth of $141,112, and I have pre-populated these amounts here. So obviously we just figured out my envelopes. My house value based on Zillow is estimated to be $236,800. My car value based on Kelley Blue Book is this is the trade-in value, is $24,028. And then my current 401k balance is $69,020. So let's total this up to get our total assets. Okay, so total assets are $337,103. And then if we come over here to my liability column, my bankruptcy total right now is $56,235. I currently owe on the principal for my mortgage $124,290. I owe on my car loan $3,340, and I owe on my 401k loan $5,901. So let's total these up. Okay, so my total liabilities come to $189,766. And so to get my net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So $337,103 minus $189,766. Okay, wow, it went up a little bit here. So my new net worth is $147,337. And so that is a change. So I'm going to subtract, last month's net worth. So minus 141,112. Okay, so that is an increase of 6,225. And so now to get the percentage change, I'm going to divide 6,225 by last month's total. So 141, 112. Okay, wow, that was a 4% increase in my net worth. So even though my envelopes came in, several $100s less than what I started with, when you took in everything considered, my net worth actually went up, which is great. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at September's budget. And this doesn't change a ton, right? I am paid salary, so, it's pretty standard every month, right? So I'm just planning on that $3,889 for each paycheck. And so that is a total of $7,778. And then out of my first paycheck, my bills is coming down a little bit, $100 to be exact, because unfortunately I have been part of the music ministry at my church for 15 years. And it is a very robust and revered music ministry. It is well known in the Chicago area as being one of the best music ministries of the Catholic churches. We've been invited by the Vatican to sing in Italy several times. It's been such a rewarding experience, not only spiritually and artistically, but also on a personal level. The people that are part of this music ministry are some of my closest friends, including the music director. And unfortunately, it is now being dismantled, and he was let go because of cost-saving measures, and they are basically doing away with the music ministry, and they're going to rely on volunteer musicians. And this Sunday is our final mass, which we weren't even supposed to sing at, but it's my director's last mass, and so we're all coming back. Even people who no longer sing with the choir are coming back to sing, to kind of send it out in style, and honestly to show the new pastor what a big mistake he's made. And so as a result of these actions, I'm no longer going to be a member of this parish, which makes me really sad because, 15 years. And so all that being said, the impact to my budget is I've always tithed $100 a month to that church, and I'm no longer doing that. So so that came out of, that's coming out of my bills, and that'll get added to my extra debt. So the bills out of my first paycheck, $2,914. Out of my second paycheck, $2,669. So my total bills, I'm expecting $5,583, which is leaving me $2,195 left to budget. Go to the second page here. No big changes on for my fixed spending and revolving. My normal amounts that I, always budget for. So my total budget for the fixed spending and revolving is $1,530, which is leaving me $665. There's an extra 5 in there. It should be $660, but left for my sinking funds, the bulk of which is going to extra debt of $550. And then I always just budget $10 each for my priority 1 and 2 funds. But again, rollover always gets added, and that rollover gets added to the sinking fund. So that's where you see the higher amounts in the sinking funds as a result of that. All right, so that does it for my budget closeout. So next up will be my stuffing of my first paycheck of September. I will do a budget with me first and then do the actual stuffing. And so that will be coming at you next. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good day.